What's good, everybody? It's Kaige-O Gaming, and welcome back to our Rohan series on the Dawnless Days Total War, a Lord of the Rings overhaul mod for Total War Attila. If you are enjoying the series, make sure to leave a like. If you're not, make sure to leave a dislike. I appreciate all your feedback. And last time we left off, well, we went ahead and captured the Black Gate to try and give ourselves another choke point against Mordor. We're bringing up Theodred after getting him a couple new units, really just some upgraded spears. He lost a couple of his units in the fight against like 4 armies in this area. So we're hoping that we can continue to push up with these 3 armies while these 3 armies kind of hold. We are kind of considering getting another army going, but I kind of want to see what happens in the fight with the Haradrim and Gondor, because things are not looking too hot for Gondor. They are slowly losing their territories. Their armies keep getting beaten back, and they can really seem to only have one full stack at a time. On a good note, the goblins are getting close to being wiped out. The Anduin Vale is moving on another settlement of theirs. They only have the 2 settlements left. Erebor seems to be pushing south. The Woodland Realms are pushing south. And then Dale kind of seems like they're at a stalemate. They've lost a few territories, taken them back, but haven't made any progress in a decent while against Rune. But they are keeping them distracted. So what we need to do is keep up the pressure on Mordor. We are currently dominance level 8, so we are getting close to the end of this campaign. But I think we've done everything for this turn, so let's go ahead and end it. See where Mordor's forces go. They are going to stack into Minas Tirith. We could always hit the army outside of Minas Tirith with Theodred. He will have night battles. Morannon is conquered. Did you guys take another one? Where is Morannon? Is that up here? Where is this at? Morannon. Oh, the Black Gates, duh. Okay, so it just, okay, that makes sense. You guys don't have night battles. You do. You do as well. But you're not gonna quite be, you're not quite able to reach. We could move you here, so that you can get your last turn of replenishment. And then we're going to get you guys in a fortify. And we're going to kind of just hold this position. See what Mordor decides to do. They do have some nasty forces. Getting rid of these onagers will be nice. Assaulting the White City with Guards of the Teeth and Black Shield bodyguards would be tough. But I don't believe Minas Tirith is a custom battle map yet. You have a level. We should be able to move you a little further. I thought we did. Let's get you moved out there, and I would love to hit Durthang. Maybe even capture it. We might want to hold off on that for a moment. We got to take that replenishment anyways. Let's keep investing into these territories for now. Let's get some more food going where we can. We want our border territories to be nice and strong. You can afford the food hit. Let's get some additional income there. Still can't see any rune forces along our border. And we end another turn. Mordor is going to fall back. That's great. It might give us our opportunity. They have 4 full stacks pretty close by, though. We might not quite be ready to push on that. Gondor just lost their army. That's a lot of Haradrim. I can't tell if Anduin and Vale won that fight. I think they did. I can't tell, but Erebor is pushing on through here, which is great. So goblins should be finished within the next couple of turns. You're gonna need some more replenishment. You need another unit. I don't really want to get those weakened units, though.
Rohan must stand. Men of the Riddermark. Over here.
This next army kind of makes me nervous. I would say they're not as great as these armies, though. This army is extremely nasty with all their upgrades.
The battle awaits.
It would be great if we could start sieging.
Right forth. Quickly. Rohan
Let's take one more turn to play it patient, so we don't get jumped on.
Riders of the mark.
You probably don't need the army in here anymore, though.
The battle awaits.
-4 isn't bad. We can always just move you back and forth. But with 4 armies, we should be able to hold our ground. I would like these armies to push further back if possible. But we'll see if that ends up happening. Honorian is negative, but other than that, we look fine public order-wise. So keep upgrading here, then. Dol-Guldur, you can get another farm going. Okay, they are gonna fall back a little bit, which is great. They're gonna push up, and they're gonna fall back. Okay. With 4 forces, we should have enough to take Minas Tirith, but I'm a little worried about those armies pushing elsewhere. I don't like how they started to move north.
Men of Rohan.
If we take our Helminga's army...
Crush them.
Oh my gosh. It takes so long to get this stuff built. I would like to siege the White Tower. Or the White City.
Run
I guess
them
we'll
to the
just start
ground.
with some ladders.
Rohirrim. Wow. Yeah. Follow me.
I think I'm gonna pull Theoden back.
Ride out.
Although this army can't reach anybody.
Men of the Riddermark. Over here.
And we'll keep all of you 3 together. That should hurt their income quite a bit.
Riders of the mark.
And then we might have to swoop into here. But we need to keep weakening Mordor. I don't think we can take on the full might of Mordor and the Haradrim at the same time. I mean, they have basically 5 full stacks here versus another 4 full stacks. It's more armies than we have. So we gotta be careful with that. Let's get more food in here. We should probably get a farm in here. Yo, you can get mines too. Let's get Entwade leveled up. You guys have plenty of food. Let's get that farm going. Okay, they're not gonna push into us. I'll double check if Minas Tirith is a custom settlement, but I'm like 99% sure it's not. I don't think they've added it, and it wasn't in our Mordor campaign. I think they just wiped Erebor's forces. Yeah, Erebor just lost all their forces. Anduin Vale has quite a few forces down here. Woodland Realm is starting to push south. They still have quite a few units in their armies.
Rohirrim!
Your agent hit level 10.
Attack!
Alright, let's see what this looks like. Yeah, that's just a basic settlement. So we will go ahead and auto-resolve this. Take Minas Tirith. And then if we can take Osgiliath, we'll have the full province of Anorian. You guys can get your level ups.
Men of Rohan!
And now you have... You don't have night battles? You should have night battles. Night battles is 7? Ew. Well, let's take the extra replenishment. Repair the White City. Break everything down at least 1. Upgrade the farm. Then you might as well get a workshop in here. Okay, we must dismantle the ruin in the previous slot before this ruin can be dismantled.
The battle awaits!
I definitely think we should take the time to get all of the upgrades we can.
Rohirrim!
It would be nice to push on Osgiliath, but I'd like to see if they push back anymore. They are attritioning in this province, which is amazing.
Men of Rohan! The battle awaits!
You're not even deployed.
Men of Rohan! Onward! Right forth! The battle awaits! Onward!
Alright, let's keep our agents like that. The Haradrim seem to come by sea anyways, rather than by land. So hopefully this isn't too big of a threat.
Men of the Riddermark!
You can't reach either of our settlements, so I think we should leave Theodred here. We could continue to push on. But then, yeah, we'll be up against these 3 armies.
Men of the Riddermark!
You have 2 command, 1. None of you guys should have night battles, I believe. Let's go ahead and end another turn. Our governor... Let's give you minus corruption. They are gonna sit in Minas Morgul. But this could give us an opportunity to hit Osgiliath. Okay, all of you guys have finished there. Theodred is gonna stay as first marshal. Eomer, second marshal. You guys need to go on the Royal Counselors. I'm gonna put you in Door Ward of Meduseld. Gamling can take third marshal. Counselor. You already hold that position, don't you? No, it doesn't say you do. Okay, we'll get you in there then. We have a ton of money because we destroyed all those buildings in Minas Tirith. Recruitment probably wouldn't be bad here. horse breeding, cavalry. I'm gonna get rid of that. Forge. Get rid of you. And I'll probably get another farm in here. We should get the stables. Yeah, we'll make this another recruitment hub.
The battle awaits. Riders of the mark.
Okay, you guys are back to fully replenished. What does your garrison look like? Not too good. You need a population.
Riders of the mark. Men of Rohan.
This should immune from weather and terrain. That does actually stop your attritioning. Wealth for manufacture. So we only have 2 more research to go. Do we want to risk hitting Osgiliath?
Rohan must stand. Rohirrim.
Get what upgrades we can. Perfect.
Men of Rohan. Run them to the ground.
You do have walls. This is not a custom settlement either.
Men of the Riddermark. Rohirrim. Quickly. Men of the Riddermark. Follow me.
It's very possible that these guys could push you back.
Rohirrim.
But I might try to risk it. I think I might bring Theoden up.
Riders of the mark.
Because you shouldn't be able to reach anybody.
The battle awaits.
And then we can complete this province. We're not going to be able to spend any money anywhere. Dale lost this settlement. They do have quite a few forces over here. Okay, let's go ahead and end another turn. See if Mordor decides to push on us. No, they are going to push north and defend Durthang, but they are all attritioning. If we're going to constantly have them backpedaling, we could be in a really good position to take a decent amount of their territory. They took Dwaro Delph back. But they are pushing south, where Anduin Vale has a lot of forces. And the Woodland Realm is right at Glamourgrad. Okay, let's take Osgiliath back. Or take it back for the forces of good. Occupy here, repair, break everything down by 1. We'll get the monument in.
Rohan must stand.
And then we'll see how far back they pull.
Battle awaits. Right forth. Men of Rohan.
Okay, we can break you down. Then we could get a farm in. Yeah, we should definitely take this. But taking Minas Morgul could be pretty risky. They have a pretty solid garrison. They have walls. They are trying to recruit another force.
Riders of the mark. Ride out.
I'm gonna get you moving.
Men of Rohan.
And I'm gonna move you over this way.
Forth.
Get more vision.
Ride out. Riders of the mark.
Alright, let's continue breaking you down. Go ahead and give you an upgrade. You're doing okay on food for the moment. There's not really much more food we can get for you. I don't know if that's really a priority. Let's get Ranfeld upgraded. Okay, Governor's rank 9. Love to see it. Okay, so this might be where they hold their ground. The Haradrim want peace. That is actually quite tempting. But peace with them means the end of Gondor for sure. So I'm gonna decline that. Maybe after I take that settlement, we'll consider it. But we can't really abandon Gondor in their final stand. That would be kind of messed up. Then Denethor would have been right all along.
Men of Rohan.
All along. Okay, you do have night battles. You guys are all attritioning. You're probably about to push the Black Gate. If we move you there, you should be in reinforcement range. You're not going to get much food at all, because there's no fertility here. Could just do influence.
Men of Rohan.
I would like for you guys to come and hit this settlement.
Riders of the mark. The battle awaits.
That is risky.
Run down to the ground.
We'll have to see if Mordor pushes with this. Break all of you down one.
Men of the Riddermark.
You're gonna sit in Osgiliath.
Riders of the mark.
Theodred is going to move behind in encampment stance, and then you're gonna go into Minas Tirith. Upgrade all of those buildings. You're negative 42. That's because we just took this.
Battle awaits.
Minus 30% attrition.
Riders of the
Okay,
mark.
you're gonna start stealing food here. You're gonna steal food here, and then we have pretty good vision on Mordor and its territories. We can see quite a far back if they're receiving reinforcements. They haven't built any Olag High in a long time, which is nice to see.
The battle awaits. Riders of the mark.
That's 2 armies versus 1. It's not our best troops, but hopefully they'll be able to hold.
Men of Rohan.
Eomer gained a level, will give you missile damage. And let's get your farm upgraded. Income's up to 11k. I think we should probably build up another army. Mordor's forces are going to keep attritioning. So pretty soon we'll be able to steamroll through them. Oof. Goblins have quite a few forces. But they lost Glamogrod to the Woodland Realms.
Riders of the Mark.
Let's get you guys converted. Get that down. Gondor does have about 3 full stacks. The question is can they hold them off long enough? We still have this force back here that we need to deal with.
Men of Rohan. Men of the River Mark.
We could start sacking all of these territories to kind of help Gondor push forward.
Riders of the Mark. The battle awaits.
Push out with Theoden and Theodred together.
Over here. Onward.
You guys are all walled settlements.
Rohirrim. Men of Rohan. Men of the River Mark. Riders of the Mark.
Let's get you guys in encampment stance and see if we can't push them out. Even against all these forces, with them being weakened, I believe we can hold.
The battle awaits.
You can get some recruitment. Not exactly what I'm looking for. I'm looking for some better spears, but I might just take that to make you a full stack. And then I think let's get you upgraded. Let's get you upgraded. You have all the buildings you need. So I'm going to go ahead and get another army up and running. Let's get heavy shot cav. Okay, so we have tier 4 melee, spear, tier 4 shock. We only have tier 2 bow. Here we can get the guards of Meduseld. So we probably should end up getting that. Renewed Gift of Kyrion. Ah. Okay. Well, let's get, we definitely want the shock. That's all we're gonna be able to afford right now. Let's see how they respond to what we're doing. Let's get the food. Let's see if they respond to us pushing down south. Yes, they are. They're gonna push Osgiliath. This army isn't anything too crazy. This army's a little scary. Let's see if we can hold. If not, we're building up a replacement force, I guess. Oh, you have some decent veterancy. I'd like to keep this army alive, but we'll see what we can do. Is this really counting as a Mordor settlement still?
Roar!
Well, that's interesting. They're attacking from this side. They have the large onagers. So we're probably just going to want our garrison troops to hold the outer wall. We know that they have reinforcements coming. I just don't know where from. It should be behind them. Just spear wall going there. Get our archers behind. Cavalry, you're not going to have very many options, are you? This is a whole opening in our settlement.
Prepare for battle.
Can they come through this way? Or are these mountains too steep? That's a huge problem if they can. I feel like they should be able to.
Be on guard.
Just in case, we'll send you up here.
Go hear him.
We do have another barricade remaining. Let's put a barricade here.
Our enemies mean to march into our capital and utterly overthrow us.
Yeah, the reinforcements are coming in from behind.
Have been spotted.
And we cannot move. Okay. Actually, it does look like we could go around here, which is interesting. They're gonna fire on down with their onagers.
Our gates have been blown apart.
Oh my gosh.
A breach. The walls are compromised.
Alright, where are they gonna focus next?
Keep them at a distance.
A tower has been totally destroyed.
Let's pull you guys off the walls. They still have quite a bit of ammo, honestly. Let's get you guys in thin formations.
The enemy draws near.
Yeah, one onager fires like 4 flaming boulders. So even though it's only 2 large onagers, they fire quite a few projectiles. And that's gonna be our towers gone from over here.
The men have thrown down their weapons and are fleeing.
I would assume that they used all of their ammo first. Pull you guys here.
The men have broken and are fleeing.
They're almost out of ammo. They are gonna take this last tower down though. Okay, and here they come. We need something to do with our cavalry. We can send you out over this way.
ready, archers. Waiting to fire!
Prepare to fire!
Oh, jeez. It's coming right for us. Let's try and focus the work sentries.
Riders of the mark!
I need you guys coming out of the settlement. See how well we can hold. Those guards of the teeth are scary.
Gather your weapons!
All our archers are starting to fire now. Need to focus the guards of the teeth down.
Be ready, archers.
Alright, let's get you guys moving.
The enemy is upon us! They're at the walls! The battle awaits!
Also need to take on those pikes.
Keep them at a distance.
Alright, let's get you guys moving. Who are those onagers shooting at? Here. It's not bad. Might be able to take out one of those generals.
Have an arrow ready.
The enemy is breaking down one of our barricades!
Archers of Rohan.
You guys can come focus those archers. Oh my gosh, I just want you guys.
The men have thrown down their weapons and are fleeing!
Okay, we broke one of their guards of the teeth.
Riders of the mark!
Hit one of their archers. Let's charge these guys in the back. And we can take out their supplies. And wrap around and hit the rest of these archers.
Our men flee the field of battle! This is a shameful display!
Let's take out these work sentries. You guys are being all weird.
Prepare for battle!
General's completely surrounded.
Have an arrow ready.
You guys could start focusing their general.
Nothing remains of the enemy general is fallen!
Nice.
Riders of the mark!
I'm gonna have you guys come forward and hit these next archers.
Have an arrow ready.
Start focusing this general down. Then hopefully we can take care of all their ranged troops. We have reinforcements in our swords if we need it.
Out to the Rowan.
I need you guys to move, move, move. General's taken care of. You guys took care of that supplies.
Riders of the Mark!
There we go. And you guys are gonna go back on shooting. This general's super hurt. These guys held for a long time.
Fleeing!
You guys need to fall back a little bit.
Keep them at a distance.
Okay, general's broken.
Be ready, archers.
The men are broken and running for their lives! Go hear it!
Try and wrap up what archers we can. I had a feeling that those Morgul raiders would come back. Guards of the Teeth are the biggest threat.
Have an arrow ready.
Our archers are getting pretty low on ammo. Might be able to get a decent charge
Enemy
here.
has obliterated an entire unit! Riders of the Mark!
Gotta be careful with you guys going straight into pikes.
Go hear it!
Keep them at a distance.
One of our units has used all its ammunition!
They're out of ammo. You guys aren't really firing at all. I might need to give you a little more high ground.
Out to the Rowan.
Now we'll see what you guys can do.
Mercy of the good Lord!
Still not really anything. Alright, I'm gonna move you guys on up. And I'm gonna see, and that's a long way to go to try and flank around, but it might be worth it.
Gather your weapons!
Alright. You guys can get in a shield wall, you guys cannot.
Out to the Rowan.
You guys are now out of ammo. Now I need you to start focusing on those guards of the teeth.
Keep them at a distance.
Prepare for battle.
It's a very solid charge.
Men of Rohan.
Get you guys back in there. We'll just keep cycle charging.
Be on guard.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you guys to get moving. Don't know if we'll be able to do it, but we'll try it.
Prepare for battle. Go hear him.
Have an arrow ready.
Okay, those guys are broken. Let's focus some Morgul Raiders. You guys are starting to take some heavy casualties.
Archers of Rohan.
Gather your weapons.
Keep them at a distance.
Prepare for battle. Go hear him.
That's about one unit done.
A unit's ammunition is spent and it can no longer fire.
I'm gonna send these archers out as well.
Archers of Rohan.
Go hear him.
Okay, you guys are starting to take some heavy casualties. But we did break another unit.
Men of Rohan. Prepare for battle.
So now you can go sit and rest with this unit.
Riders of the Mark. Prepare for battle.
Alright, let's keep you guys moving. Alright, probably time for you guys to pull on out.
Riders of the Mark.
I hope we didn't lose that unit. We might have. Especially they're down to 9. We might have lost that unit. But I mean, just losing one isn't horrible. Get you guys into your own group.
Be ready, archers. Archers of Rohan.
Go hear him.
Alright, let's see if we can't get you guys on out of here. Some of our infantry's starting to get rather weak.
Be on guard.
Have an arrow ready.
Alright, I might do one more volley. Let's fire here on these orc spears. Clean up those catapult crews. Some of them are starting to break here, which is nice. Our tower's been firing this whole time too, which has really helped.
Prepare for battle.
That Onager crew should be gone.
Keep them at a distance.
Alright, we don't need you guys in melee combat.
Be ready, archers.
Battle away.
Okay, they do have a bit of a breakthrough right here. Maybe our archers can shoot. That's not good. That might have been one of our spears. You guys need to keep moving. Hopefully we can get some nice point blank shots here. Perfect.
Men of Rohan.
And we're gonna lose quite a bit of our infantry. But we should be able to pull through and flank them shortly. Nice. Here comes the break. Okay, so we're gonna get our cav to run down as many as possible.
Be ready, archers.
That was not too shabby. I mean, we took a lot of losses, but for taking out 2 armies, still having some of our army survive, that battle was worth it for sure. Held on to our general, held on to our settlement. Forced them to go back and replenish. Yeah, we probably lost most of our spear infantry. We lost 1 sword unit. We might have lost a cav. Okay, that should be good enough. A Pyrrhic victory. Even in that settlement battle, our cav still put in a decent amount of work. Granted, they did run down a lot of units, but our spears held nicely, got a decent amount of kills. Archers did pretty well. They have 390 remaining of their 2 forces. And we're trying to get recruitment going here anyways. We'll take the replenishment. They only have an archer left, a general, a pike, and an axe. So we will certainly take that. Nice. Some enemies killed in battle. Rank gained.
Rohan must
For one of our governors, I
Men of
believe.
Rohan. Rohirrim.
I
Riders of the Mark. Rohan must stand. Attack.
would assume that you guys would just fall back.
Rohirrim. Men of the Riddermark.
It would be nice to go ahead and run this guy down.
Men of Rohan.
We could start pulling you on back over.
The battle awaits. Rohirrim.
We might need to sit in Osgiliath with you.
Quickly. Right forth. Riders of the Mark.
You're not going to be able to get top tier infantry. Because we're going for Cav here. Which, I mean, to be fair, we could try and get multiple. The only thing that we probably wouldn't be able to get here is archers. Let's keep investing into this territory. Because if we could recruit a bunch of troops here, and we're looking in good shape. Then we probably want Spear Cav. You know what? We probably want this, actually. Because you have the bonus versus infantry. And then we're going to want 2 horse archers. I'm surprised there's not better horse archers. I'm also very curious if upgrading, if this has like a hidden stat of increasing our capacity for the Helmingas.
Rohan must stand. The battle awaits.
If it's even possible to increase the cap of these guys. And then maybe Minas Morgul is where we'll get archers from.
Men of the Riddermark.
I mean, it's gonna be a while before you guys can get your troops back.
Men of Rohan. Rohirrim. The battle awaits.
Let's see, they have this full force. A bunch of cav. Not as many guards of the teeth, which is nice. But you still have 2 pretty nasty forces on the front line. We could try and draw them back up north by putting some pressure over here.
Men of Rohan. The battle awaits.
Let's try that. Then we'll get this force built up. My main thing is I kind of want to, like, potentially take Minas Morgul, if not, kind of hold them here while we push in and help out Gondor. We're still at dominance level 8. Let's go ahead and end one more turn. That's exactly what we wanted. But now they are sending a majority of their forces north, which is something we have to be careful of. Dale seems to be sending a tide of forces against Rune, which is nice to see. They took Glamourgrad back. They're pushing the Wood Elves back. They just pushed the Anduin Vale back. Still proving to be rather formidable. Although, now could be your guys' chance to move into Dwaro Delph and Baranzabar. They are attritioning, though.
Men of the Riddermark.
Alright, let's get you guys into Edgerhold.
Rohirrim.
5 swordsmen. gonna be a lot of food consumption.
Men of the Riddermark.
Most of these armies are back to attritioning. There is some potential to push on Minas Morgul.
Men of Rohan.
We definitely need to pull you back.
Onward.
Probably need to pull you up again.
Ride out. Rohan must stand. Crush them.
Trying to think. They're not even gonna stay for that.
Right forth.
We can move Theodred down here.
Follow me.
Push you into the settlement.
Men of Rohan.
Kind of just do a swap here. This army could still cause us some issues.
Rohirrim.
But Osgiliath has a very solid garrison now. And we gotta watch about our food.
The battle awaits. Rohan must stand.
But we'll be able to recruit our top cavalry here. If anything.
Riders of the Mark. Men of Rohan. Rohan must stand. Riders of the Mark.
Well, I think we are in a pretty good position. We've taken, what, 3 more territories today? All of the armies of Mordor are attritioning. We just pushed back another 2 armies. Hopefully by next episode we can make a push for Minas Morgul. Goblins, slowly but surely, are starting to dwindle. I'm really hoping that Lothlorien pushes on these 2 settlements to weaken their economy, stop them from building up more. Erebor is sending a bomber on up. Anduin Vale has some forces around, but not really close enough, except for here. And Gondor is barely holding on. Did they take Dol Amroth back? I thought they lost Dol Amroth. Maybe not, though. They were able to hold on here, but Haradrim are pretty deep behind their front line. So, Dale ended up losing a settlement. But they do have quite a few forces to hopefully start pushing down and weakening Rune. So all of that next time. As always, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out, y'all.